in this reproduction in animals chapter. Now, in this class, we will discuss about some other topics of this chapter. Okay, okay. Okay, next one is story of Dolly. Listen carefully here. Story of Dolly. Okay, now cloning process. What is cloning? What is cloning? Cloning means it is one type of reproduction process. Cloning, multiplying process. Within short period, we can produce number of organisms. Understanding? Here, story of Dolly. Story of Dolly. Dolly means here. Dolly means it is a sheep. It is a sheep. Actually, an important scientist, Ian Wilmot, very important scientist. Ian Wilmot and his colleagues cloned the sheep successfully. They cloned the sheep successfully. They performed the cloning of sheep successfully. Understanding? Observe carefully. First, they collected the two types of cells from two types of sheep. Okay, they are Pink Dorset sheep. Next, other important one here. Here two types of sheep. First one, Pink Dorset sheep. Next one, Scottish Black-faced ewe. Scottish Black-faced ewe. These are two important types of the sheep. Understanding? For cloning purpose, They selected the two types of sheep. Okay, observe carefully. Okay, first he collected Ian Wilmot. Ian Wilmot collected a egg cell. First here, a mammary gland cell. What? Mammary gland cell. From the fin dorsal sheath, then another cell, another cell, that is egg cell. That is egg cell from this cortex block phase U. Then listen carefully here. They separated or they collected the nucleus of the mammary gland cell of fin dorsal sheath. Okay. This is here nucleus. Next, this is just here cytoplasm. Next here, they discarded the nucleus. They discarded the nucleus of the cortex block phase U. Now they inserted the nucleus collected from the mammary gland cell. They inserted the nucleus collected from the mammary gland cell into the mammary gland cell into the egg cell from which nucleus was discarded. Next, this type of cell is introduced into the womb of or uterus of the cortex block phase U. Cortex block phase U. Understanding? Observe carefully. Observe carefully. They introduced this type of cell into the uterus of Scottish block-face U. Scottish block-face U. Then after gestation period, pregnancy period, new sheep, that is Dolly. Dolly was born from the Scottish block-face U sheep. Okay, here Dolly was born. Dolly was born. Usually, that is 5th July 1980. After this, on this date, Dolly was born from the Scottish block-face U. Okay. Next, another important one. Here, this Dolly was appeared exactly in Dorset Sea. It was exactly similar to the Fin Dorset Sea. Actually, it was born from the Scottish block-face U. Understanding? Scottish block-face U. Though it was born from the Scottish block-face U, it is resembled to Fin Dorset sheep exactly. So, Fin Dorset sheep exactly. What is the reason for this? What is the reason? Actually, nucleus inserted into the egg cell was taken from the cell of the Fin Dorset sheep. Usually, only nucleus has the genetic material. Only nucleus has the genetic material. Here, nucleus of this egg cell was taken from the Fin Dorset sheep. That is why Dolly developed from this egg cell. This Dolly was similar to the Fin Dorset sheep. Fin Dorset sheep. From where or from which nucleus was collected? Observe carefully. Observe. Next, then Dolly gave the birth to number of generations. Dolly gave the birth to number of generations, but after several years, Dolly was died because of lung diseases. Because of some lung diseases, Dolly was died. Okay, during the 14th February 2003. 14 February 2003. Okay, after this cloning dolly, number of other cloning experiments and cloning practices were done by different scientists, but here those were not succeeded. Understanding? Actually, first and last successful cloning of mammal is this is the dolly. Okay, cloning of dolly. It is the most successful cloning of mammal. Okay, understanding. Observe, it's important story about the dolly. Story about dolly. Next, next, reproduction in plant. Already we discussed about reproduction in plant. Reproduction in plant. What are the reproductive parts in flowers? What are the reproductive parts in flowers? Plants. Actually, flower. Flowers are the reproductive parts of the plant. Okay, you know very well that flower. Here, for example, imagine first this is the stem, shoot tip. Okay, what is this? Shoot tip. Here, apical meristematic tissue is present. It is called shoot apical meristematic tissue. Shoots apical meristematic tissue. What? Shoot apical meristem. After certain growth of the stem, After certain growth of the stem, this shoot apical meristematic tissue, is modified into the floral meristematic tissue. Floral meristem. Floral. Observe one. Here, shoot apical meristematic tissue. Shoot apical meristematic tissue. It produces leaves. Shoot apical meristematic tissue produces leaves. But floral meristematic tissue produces floral appendages. What? Floral appendages. Observe carefully. Different types of floral appendages are developed from the floral meristematic tissue or floral meristem. Observe, this is the flower here. Already we discussed about it. There are four whorls. On the thalama. Here, this is the stalk of the flower. Stalk of the flower is also called as pedicel. Tip of the pedicel is swollen. This swollen tip of the pedicel is called thalama. It is called actually thalama. What? Thalama. From the thalamus, develop. For example, observe. This is the first whorl. Next, this is second whorl. Next, this is the third whorl. Next, this is the fourth oral. This is the fourth oral. These are usually four orals. These are usually four orals. Here, floral appendages present in first oral are collectively called as calyx. Collectively called as calyx. Individually are called sepals. Next, floral appendages present in second oral. They are corolla, collectively called as corolla. Individually, they are petals. Individually, they are called petals. Next, third oral. Okay. Next, parts of the flowers. Next, parts of the flower. Four important parts are present here. First one, corolla. Then we have they have a chlorophyll pigment. They have chlorophyll pigment. Photosynthesis process. Next, what is the function of the sepal? What is the function of sepal? What is the function? Protection. What? Protection of inner floral part. Inner floral part when flower is flower is at bud condition. Observe carefully. This is a function of the calyx. Function of the calyx. Here, number of calyx. Number of calyx. Number is 3 or 5. In pentamerous flower, in pentamerous flower, 5 sepals are present. In trimerous flower, in trimerous flower, 3 sepals are present. Understanding? In pentamerous flower, 5 sepals. In trimerous flower, 3 sepals are present. Understanding? Actually, pentamerous flowers are present in dicot plant. Where? Dicot plant. Next, in some plants, sepals are fused one. Sepals are fused. Like this. This type of sepals are called gamocephalous condition. Gamocephalous condition. In some plants, sepals are free. These type of sepals are called polycephalous condition. What? Polycephalous condition. Okay, observe about calyx. Next, Number is 3 or multiple of 3. 5 or multiple of 5. In pentamerous flower, number of corolla is 5 or corolla. In some plants, 3 or multiple of 3. In some plants, 5 or multiple of 5. In trimerous flower, listen carefully. In trimerous flower, number of corolla is 3 or multiple of 3. In pentamerous flower, number of corolla is 5 or multiple of 5. Are understanding? Next, what is the function of the corolla? Actually, corolla are in different color. Corolla are in different color. Red color, green color, yellow color, blue color, violet color, orange color, purple color. Observe carefully. Like this, color of the corolla is varied from species to species. What is the function of the corolla? What is the function of corolla? Corolla attracts the corolla actually attracts the insect for pollination process. Insects for pollination process. This is very important function of the corolla in flower. Attract the insect for pollination. What is pollination? Already we discussed about it. What is process of transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma? It is called pollination process. Okay, next here observe. When we observe the corolla in some plants, like this, corolla is fused one. This type of corolla is called, this type of condition is called gamopetalous condition. Individuals of the corolla are called petals. What? Petals. Gamopetalous condition. In some flowers, corolla are like this. This is polypetalous condition. This is polypetalous condition. Here gamopetalous condition. Okay, observe one.